Tell me if you really there. Don't make me fall in love again if he won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if you...
Hey honeys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bree. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out as a content creator. And if you've been here before and you're returning, hey girl, hey, you know the vibes. So today I'm going to bring you like a little bit of a different video than I already have on my channel. And as you can see from the title, I'm going to be walking you guys through my digital planner. So for the past couple of months now, really about the past, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months or so, I've been keeping a digital planner to really help me out on like a monthly basis and a weekly and a daily and on a daily basis to keep up with the things that like I want to get done, right? I get a couple of questions whenever I post like me doing my digital planner on like Instagram. People asking me like, oh, what planner am I using and how am I decorating it and things like that. And so I just figured I'd go ahead and make a video for you guys. I figured the timing is perfect because it's the end of the year, so it's the perfect time to start planning for your new year, getting into the habit of keeping a digital planner on like a daily, weekly, monthly basis. So that way you're aligning with your new goals going into the next year. So I'm gonna be walking you guys through how I do my digital planner on my iPad. I have an iPad Air. I have the 4th generation. And then I have the iPad or the iPencil. I don't know what they call it. Just the Apple Pencil, and I have the 2nd generation of that. I think there are only 2 generations, but I have the 2nd generation of the pencil. The case I bought is just like this like champagne gold color case, and then it's kind of just like this color on the back, and it's see-through. I have the space gray color, I believe, though, in the actual iPad, if anyone cares. But I got the case on Amazon, and then I also have like a... it's a screen protector, but it's like paper material. I don't know how to explain it, but it makes it feel more realistic when you write. And it's better versus like writing on your iPad. For one, you never want to put too much pressure like on your iPad and you crack it or something. But the iPad is just so slick. So if you're using the Apple Pencil, your finger's just like running off the page. Like, I mean, the digital page, but your finger's like running off the screen, right? So having like this sandpaper like screen protector, I don't know how to explain it. It really like it makes it so much easier to write and feels like you're writing on actual like paper versus like just a slick screen. So that's a little bit about my iPad. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys what I use. I do use the app GoodNotes. That's where I downloaded the digital planner that I use, and I got my digital planner off of Etsy. I believe it's actually on sale right now. When I checked a little bit ago for one of my friends that was wanting to do digital planning, it was on sale. But I'm gonna check again, obviously, before like I post this video, so you guys will know, and I'll link that below as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get our digital planning started.
Okay guys, so let me go ahead and start showing you guys how I do my digital planning. So this is my iPad. So like I mentioned before, I got it off of Etsy. So I'm just going to go to Safari and show you guys exactly the seller that I use, or the creator that I use that makes these. Their Etsy name is This Planner with 2 S's. Well, that's their page name. I think her name is like Eileen actually. So this is actually all of the digital planners that she makes. She has undated planners. She has 2023 planners, 2022 planners on here. There's a whole bunch of planners. So I would say take your time, look through it. The original planner that I bought was the mid-year 2022 planner. And girl, it is on sale for $7. If y'all don't come down here and get one of these, it'll give you up until midway through 2023. Or I say spend another $7 and just get the whole 2023 planner, because the 2023 planner will give you all of it for just another $7. And actually, one thing that I realized, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now before y'all go buy the half year, because you might be like, oh, well, I want to start and do December. She actually gives December in the 2023. So this is me showing you guys after you purchase it, it goes to your email. I'm just blocking out all my emails on the left. Nothing's wrong with the screen. So don't freak out. It's not like broken or anything. So I'm just blocking out my emails. And then once you go there, you'll see view your files on Etsy. After you purchase, it's going to ask you ready to download at the bottom. When it hits the download option, it's going to take you right here, and you're going to need to customize it a little bit before it's fully downloaded. So this is where I'm telling you guys, it gives you December of 2022 or the whole year of January 2023. I already have the mid-year planner on my account or in my iPad. So I'm going to download the 2023. I already have this one in my iPad as well. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you guys that one. And then it also shows the different tab options. So sorry that my every time I move my finger over the screen, like my hand, it zooms in on, it loses focus. But anyways, these are the different like tabs that you can have. I always go with the classic beige because it fits my aesthetic, y'all. But there's a black one, there's a white one, there's like a colorful one. And then from here, you're gonna have two different options for how your weekly planner can look. You're going to have the horizontal weeks or you're going to have the box week. I actually really like the box week better, but the horizontal week offers these like priority tasks and notes, and they don't have that on the box week. So I was like, dang. Okay, I'm gonna go with the horizontal one. And I like for my days to start on Sunday because I always like reset and get my week going on Sundays. So for me, the week starts on Sundays. Like I don't do much. I rarely be outside on Sundays. Then it gives you the option to open it in books, but we don't want to open it in books, girl. We want to open it into GoodNotes. I'm just blinking out some personal information at the top, y'all. So yeah, so once we have it in GoodNotes, we're just going to import it. And we're going to import it as a document. Doesn't really matter. Choose what you want. And then you guys will see I kind of already started on this. To be honest, I already completely recorded this video and I lost all my footage. So here we are again. So I'm just going to walk you guys through a little bit. Like it shows you like all the weeks, all the months. There is so much in this planner. If you get this planner, it's worth every penny. I say take the time to go through here, scroll. It has a vision board option, which I'm definitely going to use. Let me know if you guys want a video of me doing my vision board. You can have medication and vitamins tracker, a mood tracker, y'all. There's so much in this planner. You can track your finances, how you plan on paying off that debt, girl. I love this. Like I need to actually use more of what's in this planner. It's available both in the mid-year planner and the full 2023 planner. This is me showing you guys in both. I'm just going to go back to my mid-year planner because that's where my December is. If you do event planning, girl, they have that option as well. It'll show you how to decorating ideas, your guest list. Like it's really about like the organizational life is in this planner. So this is me quickly showing you guys how some people use like to create graphics for their planner. This is called GoDaddy Studio. It's an app that's free. You can get the paid version. The paid version does offer more fonts. As you can see here, it'll say like pro over top of it. That's what the little the little white box says. It says pro. That'll give you more font options. I use Canva, and if you ever heard of Canva, it's a great place to make like graphic design. I'm in a real simple way with a lot of templates, and I have Canva Pro. So I'm just showing you guys quickly that some people like using GoDaddy Studio. This is if you were to use GoDaddy Studio, this is how you would create something for your planner. So this is how I would put like my Hello January onto my planner. I'm just adding, like I started with like a new project, added some fonts in here, or like use one of the fonts, added some words for Hello January, and then boom, I'm gonna, once I figure out how I want it to align, which I typically like the little bit like staggered look. And then after that, I'm just going to save it. It's going to save it to my computer. We're going to go back into the planner. And then so in the right hand corner, you guys, when it's white and the pencil has like a circle, you can move through the planner. If it's blue and it has like a pencil with something going through it, that's how you write on the planner. So just for anyone that's new and you're just getting your iPad, that's how it works. So I'm going to click in here, click the images. I'm going to select the one that I just made, which was the Hello January. And y'all, I'm not going to lie to y'all. It took me so long to realize that, girl, we're in December. I don't know why I was talking about January. I don't know why I made January. And it takes me a while before I even realize it. So bear with me because y'all might be like, girl, that clearly says December. Why you got Hello January? Not me trying to move too fast, y'all. So give me a second. I go back and eventually correct it. Like when I say eventually, I really mean eventually. So this is me showing you guys an example of how my October looks, like how I did Hello October. I added those pictures on the right as well with like some cozy vibes, like really giving that feel of like fall and October. So that's what you guys see in that planner, or in that month. Now, this is me going into Canva because this is how I create all of my graphics for my planner. And really, like, making your planner be like that, girl, is all about your graphics. It takes me about an hour and a half, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, to like fully do my planner for the month, like that first page and everything. It takes me some time. This video was almost 2 hours long and I had to condense it down into 30 minutes, y'all. So if you have the pro version, they already have some cute things. Like if I type in January, there's going to be like hello January already there. And you can change the color. Like if I don't want it to be pink, I can do yellow. I can do pink, orange, green, whatever you want to do. I personally don't like this hello January. I don't typically like a lot of like standard graphics. So I just make my own. So I'm using some of like my favorite fonts, and I'm going to go in here and make my hello January because I refuse to accept that it's only December. So this is me going in and like choosing some fonts that I like and just playing around with some of the cursives to see which one I prefer for this one. And I'm just going to make the font a lot bigger. So boom. So once you have that, I'm going to move it to where like I want it to be. And I'm going to, it's so much easier to type sometimes and to use the pencil when you're not typing. So forgive me when you guys see me like taking a while to like do something. It's because I don't use my pencil when I'm kind of like just working through. But for the sake of the fact that like I'm behind my camera right now, it was easier to point with my hand. Or sorry, with the pencil. So I'm just going in here like adding a snowflake from one of the graphics. If you have never used Canva, like let me know. I'm happy to do a whole video on Canva, but I'm kind of speeding through this, like hoping that you have used Canva a little bit before. They also have a free version. I just personally prefer the pro version because you get so many more graphics, so many more options, and I can download my images with a transparent background instead of having like a white background or a color background. So this is me just kind of playing around with where do I want this snowflake to go, girl? And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick to my original snowflake. Let me get rid of this stuff. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit, and I'm going to throw the snowflake over here where it says hello January. And then I'm going to go back in to the planner. And I wanted like a little swirly to go under my January. That one to me was doing a little bit too much. So I'm going to find a different swirl. Yeah, I like this one. So I'm going to pull this one down and boom. And I'm going to add that swirl in, export it out, get it from my videos. I'm shrinking out all that extra space. Now this one does have a white background because I need to cover where it says December. Sorry if you guys hear noises in my background. My dog is doing the most. So this is me just readjusting it onto the screen. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you guys how I come in here and grab these images. I get these off of Pinterest. So I'm going to go into Pinterest, type in like winter aesthetic and see what that gives me. And I'm just going to scroll and see like, I was stuck on that Christmas tree a little bit and I like it. So let's go back and get it. So I'm adding the Christmas tree to my photos. Wanted to grab something else. I put these on like the right-hand side just to fill in the white space. Like I said, the monthly page is not where I do like my actual planning. The monthly page is just to be cute and aesthetically pleasing, girl, and to just really look good. So I'm just going to go through Pinterest, find some pictures. That's what y'all see me doing. And can y'all believe this is sped up in like ×4? I swear to y'all, it's sped up in ×4. So imagine how slow I'm going. I went through 3 battery lives during this process, y'all. Yeah. Here now, let's see if I can find like cookies, like a cute cookies pictures that I like. That one was cute. And I really actually like Christmas cookies a lot. So grab that one. Just trying to see if there's anything else that I can find that would look cute. Okay, kind of like the ornament. Scrolling just to see if there's anything else like holiday theme that I can use. I don't typically like using anything that has like people in it or people's hands just because it's just weird to me. Like it should be mine or just something that's like aesthetically cute. So just trying to find some hot chocolate stuff. Not finding much of anything. So now I'm going in here and just seeing like, okay, I like The Christmas Grinch, one of my favorite Christmas movies. Let me see if there's something in here that I can use. I'm just kind of scrolling through, guys, and I'm not really finding much here that I could like use that I liked. I'm like, nope, nothing, 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 nothing. Like the amount of time it takes me, you guys, I really just go in here and I take my time. Really, really take my time. So I was like, you know what? I've got enough stuff. Now I finally decided I'm just gonna go in here and make something of my own. So I wanted a cute, like, 'tis the season. Again, I tried looking at their graphics. They had some cute ones. I'm just super picky. So if you like some of the ones that they have, just know you don't have to design everything on your own. Like, especially if you use Canva. Like, this is a free one. This is a free option that you can just add to your planner. But I'm gonna design my own because I have a certain vision that I like the way that I want it to look. So I want the season to be under 'tis the. And then I'm going to add a little Christmas hat to one side. Boom, boom, boom. And then I wanted to find a cute snowman. So I wanted Mr. Snowman to go over here on the right. I needed to make him gray instead of white. That way you can see him on the white background. So that's another thing that I really like about Canva is that some of their graphics and images you can recreate in terms of like the colors. You don't have to be stuck to like the color that they made it. I really like this cup of hot chocolate, like a lot. So I saved that and made it red. And then off camera, this is other stuff that I've added on, like major things that need to go on the big monthly that I need to not forget, like travel plans. My dog has a vet appointment. I have a hair appointment. And I'm just going to actually coordinate all of this stuff to fit the theme of like the Christmas. So like the green, the reds, like the tans colors. So that's just me going back in here and picking different colors for the graphics that I chose. Once I have those, I'm downloading them to my computer, and then I'm going to take them back over to GoodNotes into our planner, girl. And now I'm going to go back in here. And then I finally realize it says January. Y'all, we are 17 minutes into this video. What took me so long, girl? Anyways, again, cut me some slack because I already completely recorded this video and accidentally deleted all of the footage. Y'all. So going back over it so I can cover it up, make it look really good. And now that we have the right month, we are on the same page, y'all. We are all on the same page. Okay, and then now I like actually just going over with a highlight on all the numbers on the calendar. I don't know why other creators do this. I saw it, I liked it. I was like, yeah, girl, we're gonna do this. So I'm just taking a red color and just literally making the circles. You don't have to make them perfect. If you plan on making them perfect, you're gonna be here forever. So I just picked a red color, went over top of my circles, and then I'm adding back in the pictures. So like I said, I do have Canva Pro. So for all the graphics that I made or I chose or whatever, I have them with a transparent background because I still need to be able to write in these little boxes to put like my times and stuff like that. This stuff is happening. So I'm just taking all my transparent photos. Like you can see, I have 2 here on one day. Yes, girl, I'm traveling and a hair appointment in the same day. And then I travel again the very next day. Something is wrong with me. I don't know why I booked the schedule the way that I booked it. Ooh, make sure y'all tune in for that vlog at the end of the month because it's going to be something. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be me running around with my head cut off. So I'm adding in my 'tis the season. And now I'm taking those Pinterest graphics that we got earlier and I'm putting those over here on the right-hand side on like this little grid spot for notes because there's really no notes I need to put in here. But I like putting pictures here. Again, it's all about filling the white space. I was going to use the Grinch, but the Grinch was not going with the vibe. I wasn't feeling it. Maybe I'll use it on the actual week of Christmas on my planning, but I wanted to put in the Christmas cookies here. So that's what you guys see me doing, aligning up the Christmas cookies. And then I'm going to fill that upper white spot at the top there above those pictures. And I'm just going to put in that since I'm doing Vlogmas, girl, I'm like, you know what? Let's add in Vlogmas at the top of there because that is the theme for December. And through here, grabbing another Santa hat so I can put it over the 22. Because like y'all will see that like my planner is mainly based on my content in general, but I am so scared not to be disciplined enough to do Vlogmas. So you will see that the theme is really around me doing Vlogmas. So like that is the point that I'm going to make on my planner. I found a cute little camera. I'm just going to change the colors on here again to fit the theme of what we got going on. It took me a couple tries to like get this right in the way that I want it to look. So I'm just changing up the camera. And then, yeah, girl, I thought I had one that I liked, but I didn't. I thought I saw another one, but I was like, no, girl, this one, we like it. Let's just keep playing around with it and finding the colors. And then I flipped it, which I really like. That gives me that option so it could face the other way, because I didn't like the fact that it was facing like outward. I wanted it to face inward. So I flipped the little icon there. And I did want some Christmas lights for the Vlogmas. I didn't like them with my little snowman when I was searching for them, but I think that I can get them to look really good for the Vlogmas image. So boom, I have that, downloaded it, bring it back over here, just cropping out all that extra space around it. And then I'm just gonna pop it over here on the right-hand side. And that's pretty much the end of like how I would do my monthly. Like I'm just gonna go in and do final touches. I have to grab, like I said, all the times for my travel later. I may add some other things. But this is like where I really get into the nitty gritty is my individual weeks. Like there's no real planning and a whole lot going on the monthly calendar. This is going to be where I put what I have going on for the week. Now, because I still work like a normal job, my planner isn't going to be about like work stuff because I work. I have a calendar for that, like on my work computer. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have another life that I keep track of my job for when I work. So I don't need to put that kind of stuff onto my planner. So this is going to be mainly where I put a lot of like my content stuff, other things that I have going on for the week that I need to focus on, because I don't need to like put down that I have work because I know that I have work. And this is me going through like, okay, girl, we have to post a video on day 3, a video on day 4. All the videos that need to get posted, I'm putting on here. And other things that I have to do, like my dog has a vet appointment. I'm thinking about going to poetry night. I need to put up my Christmas tree, like other stuff that just I need to get done throughout the week. But like I said, not about my job, because if y'all know, like I mentioned in another video, I work in tech. I have a whole nother like job that I do. So that's tracked on a whole different place. It doesn't need to be in this digital planner. Like this is about my future, my real long-term goals, like other stuff that I need to focus on. Not my little 9 to 5. So I found a really nice quote that I liked on Pinterest, but I didn't like their background. So I copied the wording and I took it back over to Canva. And this is what you guys see me doing right now. And then once I find the right background that I like, I'm going to take it back into GoodNotes, size it down. And that's what I do with that grid space on the upper left-hand corner. So this is what you guys see me doing with that grid space on my weekly planner. And then once I have that, I usually put in a couple of like sentences of like words of encouragement to myself. So things like, girl, like stay consistent, be confident, like don't give up, things like that I really need to know. Especially right now, because y'all, I am terrified of the fact that I'm doing Vlogmas because I'm so scared that I'm not going to remain consistent. So once I have that, I actually go back into Canva and I want to fill the white space. So I'm grabbing more images of like things that I'm going to do. Like I'm going to make a holiday breakfast one day. I want my Christmas tree decorated one day. I'm thinking about going to poetry night, like open mic night. I plan on going skating, all that other stuff. So again, we're going to fill some white space. So this is what you guys see me doing right here. It's just grabbing some images. 80% of your planning time, girl, is really going to be the graphics. It's going to be all about how you sit here, take your time and make it look cute. I can't sit here and tell you what to put on your day-to-day in terms of like what you need to accomplish and get done. Your goals are going to be different than mine. So I can't tell you that. What I can tell you is like, girl, get in here and make it look cute, because it's going to motivate you to like stick to it, come back to it every day, really look at it. And this is the part that I really, really enjoy. But this part takes the longest. Like just going through and adding graphics and stuff like that takes me about an hour to plan out the first, like when I do the monthly page, and then once I do the week, and I just do the weeks individually, obviously, because that way I know like what I have going on like those weeks. But this takes the longest. So you guys will see that majority of this video is literally just me showing you guys how I make it look cute and add my content in here. So I'm putting those pictures on the certain days those things are happening. So on Sunday, I'm doing a breakfast. I moved the YouTube content or icon to the top because, girl, I'm going to be recording YouTube videos every single day. Don't need to put it on every single day. That's redundant. So we're putting the things that need to stick out. Some of these are related to the type of content that I'm going to be making. So that's where those icons are coming from. But it just really keeps you motivated for me personally to get this stuff done because, okay, girl, we got this cute planner. Like we're going back and we're referencing it and we're checking things off the list. I'm showing you guys now like the other stuff that allows you to do. So like a weekly schedule by the hour. That's what those little tabs are on the left-hand side of each week. You can have a meal prepping and a grocery list. So just making sure you guys are referencing those. And then the weekly check-in is what I personally prefer to use. Like that's what I like. So what you're going to see here is me going and tell you like what my goals are for the week and my action steps like to get those done. Please go sit the fuck down before I cuss you the fuck out. Go sit down or get out. So again, because I'm trying to like instill in my brain that I'm doing Vlogmas, that is what I'm going to write. That's what everything is going to be centered around. My action items, record every day, girl. Make sure we get up in at 5 a.m. because I just remember like, oh, Nia, girl, we getting back in the gym. So let's make sure we get back in the gym this week, girl. Let's make sure that we stay productive with work and be patient with work because then folks be making me mad. And then, yeah, and then just always talk to God is like my last action. And that's a personal one for me. But just knowing that like December is going to be a heavy month because of trying to manage my regular job and, you know, my content. So feel free to go in and do the other stuff if you feel like it relates to you. For me personally, I just didn't want to do that on the camera just to save us time. But I am going to show you guys how I do my project. So this is a project that I planned back in October. If you guys watched my last video, I already told you I got a whole bunch of content that I've never released. So that was a video that I was supposed to post. And I'm going to show you guys how I go through and plan like a video. So if you are a content creator, or maybe that you have other content or just different stuff that you work on, this is how I manage those like outside projects of things that I'm working on. So I know that one of my upcoming videos I want to be is a skincare routine. So that means that like, what are my objectives for the project? What is the description? So everyday affordable skincare routine, that's what I'm going for. I'm using the Good Molecules products. Like I want to be able to highlight that. And always zoom in and write, you guys. If you have an iPad, don't write with it like zoomed back. I used to do that a lot, and then I realized how freaking annoying it was for myself. So zoom in, that way you can get a better, you know, feel for how you're writing. And it doesn't take up much space. It actually takes up a lot less space if you zoom in. And then I'm just going to try to go back to Pinterest because we want to fill the white space. It's all about the aesthetic. So go back into Pinterest, try to find cute pictures. Again, I don't want people on the picture. So this is me grabbing just like that. Like you'll see I did it here. The wine glass picture is actually my picture. Like that's me holding that wine glass. But you'll see how I wrote in things here. I took a couple quotes off of Pinterest as well. The bath video. The bath picture, I took that from Pinterest as well. So just make sure that it looks cute. Like this is one that I was a little bit longer one because it was taking more steps than like my skincare one is not going to be that many steps. I don't have like any like sponsorships in this video or anything. So there's not really much for me to put in here. I will go back in later and add details in terms of like how, make sure I keep it under this amount of time, things like that. Like once I have time to actually like do all of that, this is just for the sake of the video. Found some cute quotes off of Pinterest, adding those in there. And then again, so this is how you guys can go into your day-to-day and do your weekly planner. And then this is the daily check-in. This is what I love the absolute most. So this is where if you're on the first page, just click on a date, like the number 2 that we've highlighted. If I'm on December 2nd, because that's today, and then I'm going to go into my planner and I'm going to do daily, I'm going to do all this stuff that they highlight. Like you can do physical activity, your cleaning activity, how I'm doing my self-care, tracking my water. That is, I think, like 16 ounces. I think is what it's referencing to for the water. Affirmations for the day. What am I grateful for? Things like that. So this is what I'm about to just fill in right now. So you guys will see me just kind of skip through that and that time start because it's morning time. So that's just the start of what I have going on. And that's pretty much it. And this is like, again, this is me showing you guys the week that I've already done. That's my weekly check-in. And then I have my weekly schedule. So there's so many options. Just where you think that you could possibly click on something, click on it. And I promise you it's going to take you to a page. Like the lady who makes these planners is heaven sent. It's an all-in-one planner, you guys. So now I'm just going back through. I grabbed my phone. I was able to get the times for like my flights, my dog's vet appointment, and I'm just filling in all the times for the stuff that I have to do. I know I have a hair appointment, but we ain't made no time. But my hairstylist loves me, so we ain't got to make a time yet. And that's pretty much the end of it, you guys. So I just wanted to, my battery died and I didn't feel like putting another one in on my camera. So this is my phone at the end. So this is me just showing you guys, that's what my planner looks like. Again, it's all about the aesthetic, like making your planner as aesthetically pleasing as you can, that fits your vibe, girl, that's going to keep you motivated on getting your goals done. Make sure you are doing that weekly planner. Do not forget about that weekly planner. And then making sure that you are also doing like your daily check-ins. If you want to go in here and do hour by hour, get it done, girl, or just do your daily check-ins with your affirmations, your water habits, your physical activities, making sure that it looks really good. So, yep, that's it, y'all. That's my planner.
Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. I really hope that helped you and maybe inspires you to start digital planning. If you're not like in the iPad girly, you need to be an iPad girly. Like, your life is just so much better when you have an iPad. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing the minute I snatch out this pencil, baby, and giving like, it's really giving like putting me in meeting rooms, like put me in businesses, like put me in a room with the CEOs. Like, it's given I am the CEO. And then when you clap it, it sounds like a flip phone. You hear that? So when you done for the day, you're done for the day. Like, and done, because what was said and what was did was done. Always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, go ahead and like this video and comment below and let me know that you're here, girl, and comment some tips and tricks for the rest of the girls when it comes to the digital planning world. If you are a digital planning girl, let us know what you do, because we want to know. We want to make sure that we are accomplishing our goals in 2023, because we're putting our foot on next. We're putting our foot on all of our goals. You know what I'm saying? We're coming for them. We're applying pressure. So I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you guys follow me on social media at HNYBRI. That's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Sending you all love, positivity, and light. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, girl.
Santa, tell me if you will